Good morning, students. Today we are doing assignment. This is of chapter 1, 2, 3 and 12. Extra questions are there. It will be helpful for your UT. Okay. Question 1. Evaluate 49 raised to the power minus 1 by 4 divided by 49 raised to the power 1 by 4. Laws of exponent here will apply. Here we can write this as 49 raised to the power minus 1 by 4 divided by 49 raised to the power plus 1 by 4, which is equal to, here we are, I am writing laws of exponent. A raised to the power m divided by a raised to the power n will gives us a raised to the power m minus n. So 49, here base is same, base is 49, a is same, a raised to the power m, a raised to the power n. So it will be m minus n, a raised to the power m minus n. So 49 raised to the power minus 1 by 4 and this minus 1 by 4, which will gives us 49 minus 1 by 4 minus 1 by 4 minus 2 by 4, which is equal to minus 1 by 2. Again here we can apply laws of exponent. This law, x raised to the power minus a is equal to 1 by x raised to the power a. One example I am giving to you, x raised to the power minus 5 is equal to 1 by x raised to the power 5. So here it will be 49 raised to the power minus 1 by 2. This minus will be converted into the positive sign. This negative will convert to the positive. It will gives us 1 upon 1 by 49 raised to the power 1 by 2. 1 by 2 means root. So 1 by 49 root. Root 49 is 7. So final answer is 1 by 7. Now second part. In second part, statement is 8 root 15 divided by 2 root 3. This root 15 we can write as 5 3s are 5 into 3 divided by 2 root 3. Further we can simplify 2 4s are 4. These two we can write as root 5 into root 3 divided by root 3. Root 3 will be cancelled. So the answer is 4 root 5. Next part, third part. 3125 divided by 243 raised to the power minus 4 by 5. Again same law here will apply. Here it was given x raised to the power minus a is equal to 1 upon x raised to the power a. Negative sign is there. When we change the base, it will gives us positive sign. This will become as 243 by 3125 raised to the power. This negative will become as positive. This law here we applied. The same law, x raised to the power minus a is equal to 1 upon x raised to the power a. It will be converted. So these two terms will be converted. Numerator will become the denominator. Denominator will become the numerator. Both will be the reciprocal. It will gives us 243 divided by 3125 raised to the power 4 by 5. Now look at here. Power is 5. If power is 5, it means we have to write down this term in the form of any term, any number whose power should be 5. So that 5 and 5 will be cancelled. As we know, 243, 3 5s are, 3 3s are 9, 3s are 27, 3s are 81, 3s are 243. So 3 5s are and divided by 5 5s are, 5 5s are 25, 5s are 125, 5s are 625, 5s are 3125. So 3 by 5 raised to the power 5 into 4 by 5. 5 and 5 cancel. Again here I applied the laws of exponent. Here you have to write down a raised to the power m raised to the power n will gives us a raised to the power mn. Whenever you are applying the law, you just have to mention it. So it is 3 by 5 raised to the power 4 will gives us 3 by 5 raised to the power 4. So the answer is 3 raised to the power 4. 3 3s are 9, 3s are 27, 3s are 81. 81 divided by 5 raised to the power 4. 5 5 are 25, 5s are 125, 5s are 625. So answer is 81 by 625. Now, part here I am doing, okay. This is fourth part now. Statement is 9 into 64 raised to the power 1 by 3, 125 raised to the power 1 by 3, whole raised to the power 3, and then whole raised to the power 1 by 4. This is fourth part. Now look at here. The 64 raised to the power 1 by 3. I just want to remove this power. How I can remove this power? 4 cube is equal to 64. 4 4s are 16. 4s are 64. 4 raised to the power 3 and into 1 by 3 plus 125. Here power is 3. We want to eliminate this 3. So 5 5s are 25. 5s are again 5 cube into 1 by 3, power is here 3, and then whole power is 1 by 4. 9 into this 3 and 3 cancelled, again 3 and 3 cancelled, 4 plus 5, here power is 3, and then again whole power is 1 by 4. 9 into 9 raised to the power 3, whole power 1 by 4. Here when multiplication is there, powers will be added. 9 raised to the power 1 into 9 raised to the power 3. Powers will be added. 1 plus 3 will gives us 4. So 9 raised to the power 4 into 1 by 4. Final answer is 9. We have to mention the law here. A raised to the power m into n. A raised to the power m into n gives us a raised to the power mn. Okay, now a is given. In question number 2, a is given and we have to find the value of a minus 1 by a. Whatever is the requirement, according to the requirement, we will solve the question. A minus 1 by a means 2 plus root 3 minus 1 upon 2 minus 2 plus root 3. A we have substituted 2 plus root 3. 1 by a means 1 upon this value, 1 upon 2 plus root 3. Here we want to find the value. So in the second term, basically this root 3 is there. We want to remove this root. And how we can remove this root? With the help of rationalization, because I don't want this root in the denominator. So here I am doing the rationalization in the second part. Okay. First one, this first term will write as it is 2 plus root 3, and in the second term we are rationalizing. By rationalizing the denominator, whatever value is given with the term root, we will take the opposite sign. Here positive sign is there. While doing the rationalization, we have to take the reciprocal sign. So the reciprocal sign of the positive will be, it will be negative, multiply and divide by 2 minus root 3. Again we will write the first term as it is. We will solve the second term. 1 multiplied by this term will gives us the same value, and in the denominator we are going to apply the identity a plus b and a minus b. A square minus b square. I am not writing the identity. If you want to write a plus b, a minus b, a square minus b square, so 2 square minus root 3 square, which is equal to 2 plus root 3 minus 2 minus root 3 divided by 4. 2 square 4 and root 3 square. Root and 2 will be cancelled. 4 minus 3 is equal to 1. 2 plus root 3 minus, negative sign is there, 2 minus root 3 divided by 1. Here when we'll open the bracket, when negative sign is there, these two sign will be changed. It will be changed, so will gives us minus 2, negative, negative, positive, plus root 3. This 2 and 2 will be cancelled, root 3, 2 root 3. So the answer is 2 root 3. Again I am explaining the question. So the final answer is 2 root 3. Again I am explaining. Given value was a was given, requirement was a minus 1 by a. We substituted the value of a, 1 upon this value. We want to simplify this. So we want to remove this root. And how we can remove the root? By doing the rationalization. And how we can do the rationalization? When positive sign is there, we'll multiply and divide by the negative sign. If suppose negative sign was there in the denominator, then we'll multiply and divide by the positive sign. Here positive, so we'll take negative. We'll multiply 1 by this number, a plus b, a minus b, a square minus b square. 4 minus 3, 1. We'll open the bracket, negative sign is there, change the sign, answer is 2 root 3. Okay, now next question, question number 3. Write the given value in P by Q form. Question number 3. Write 2.015 bar in P by Q form. We just have to write down this value in P by Q form. So we'll take, let this given number, let x is equal to 2.015 bar. Here bar is at 2 digits. 2 digits is with bar and the 0 is here without bar. So we want to just shift this 0 to the left of the decimal. 1 digit without bar, so we'll multiply by 10. We'll write here, let this is equation 1. On multiplying by 10, it will give us 10x is equal to 20.15 bar. Here requirement was the term with bar after decimal, terms without bar will be to the left of the decimal, and only one term was there without decimal, so we are done the multiplication by 10. Suppose here 2 terms were there, so we'll multiply, we just had to do the multiplication by 100. Here requirement was of 1 digit, so multiplication by 10. This is second equation. Now we want to solve this. Look at here. Bar is at 2 digits, so again further here we'll multiply by 100. On multiplying, because we want to solve it, we want to find the value of x, so according to the requirement we'll do the solution. On multiplying equation 2 by 100, it will becomes 1000x, 2015 and 15 bar. Now on subtracting third minus second, equation 3 is 1000x, 2015.15 bar, 10x, 20.15 bar. We are subtracting 990x is equal to 0.00599 and 5. So x is equal to 1995 divided by 990. Will cancel, both the number will be cancelled by 3. So we are doing the cancellation. 330, 3 5s are 15, 4 is left, 3 6s are 18, 1 is left, again 6s and 3 5s are 15, 3 6s are 18, again 6s are 18 and 5s are 6, 6 and 5. Both the number will be cancelled by now 5, 6 are 30 and again 6 are 5 1s are 5 3s are and 5 3s is also 15. 133 is a prime number, so this is the final answer. There is no need to simplify this one further. So the final answer is 133 by 66. Okay, question number 4, we have to express this number, this 4 over 1 upon 8 in decimal form, and we have to find what kind of decimal expansion it has. Okay, 4 whole 1 by 8, given number is 4 whole 1 by 8. I can write in the simplest form, 8 4s are 32 and 1 33, 33 by 8. This 8 I can write as 2 raised to the power 3. Look at here, 2 raised to the power 3. So this kind of decimal expansion will terminate after 3 digit. Okay, I am telling, but what do you mean by terminating and non-terminating? If in the denominator we have some multiple of 2 or 5 or both, then that such type of decimal expansion will terminate definitely. Terminate means when we do the division, remainder will be 0. Okay, and here as we can see here 33 by 8, if I multiply by 125, denominator will gives us 1000, and here I am doing calculation part. 33 I can write as 11 3s are 125, 125 into 11, 5 7 3 1 into 3, 3 5s are 15, 3 7s are 21 into 22, 3 3s are 9 into 11, 3 1s are 4 1 2 5. 3 digits are there in the denominator, so decimal I can apply here. So this type of, here I can write, this is the decimal form. They were asking the decimal form, so this is the decimal form. And what kind of decimal expansion it has? This is the terminating decimal expansion. And from the numerator here, from the given question, you can see, because it is 8 means 2 raised to the power 3. If we have denominator, in the denominator if we have any number, suppose 2 or 5 or both, multiple of 2 and 5 both, then it will terminate definitely. In question number 5, we have to simplify by rationalizing the denominator. This is the given equation, we have to rationalize it. Look at here, here it is term with the negative sign, so we will multiply by its opposite sign, root 15 plus 3 root 2, multiply and divide by the opposite sign. Here like terms will be multiplied, term containing root will be multiplied, root 15 into root 2 will be multiplied, again root 2 and root 2 will be multiplied. We can't multiply this 3 into root 2. We can multiply 3 into 4 without root and the terms containing with root. Okay, 4 into multiplication of these two and then multiplication of these two. 4 into root 2, root 15, root 30 plus 4 3s are 12, root 2, root 2. Here I am doing the calculation part, root 2 square is equal to 2 into 2. A minus B, A plus B. Again applying the identity, we are applying the identity, A minus B, A plus B, A square minus B square, root 15 square minus 3 root 2 square, which is equal to 4 root 30 plus 24, 12 2s are 24, divided by root 15, root and square will be cancelled, 15, 3 root 2 square, here I am doing the calculation work, 3 root 2 square, square of two numbers, square of 3 and square of 2, so 3 square into root 2 square, 3 square is equal to 9, root 2 square will gives us 2, here we have done root 2 square is equal to 2, 9 2s is 18, so 15 minus 18 is equal to 4 root 30 plus 24 divided by positive negative plus minus 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 3. This is the final answer. Here negative sign sign is with the denominator. We can apply this negative sign with the numerator. We'll shift this term, this negative sign to the numerator, will gives us 4 root 30 minus 24 divided by 3. This is the final answer. Okay, in second part also we have to rationalize the denominator. This is the given equation. We can simplify this one. 4 root 3, 5 root 2, this is 48. We can find out the factor. 48 is equal to 16 3s, which is equal to 4 root 3. And root 18 is equal to 9 2s, which is equal to 3 root 2. We are simplifying by rationalizing the denominator. Sign is positive, so we will multiply by the reciprocal of this sign. Negative sign, 4 root 3 minus 3 root 2. We'll multiply numerator with the numerator and denominator with the denominator. 4 root 3 into 4 root 3. Here I am doing the calculation work. 4 root 3 square, which is equal to 4 square into root 3 square, which is equal to 16 into root 3. Root and square will be cancelled. 16 3 is 48. First term 4 root 3 into 4 root 3, 48. Now 4 root 3 into 3 root 2. 4 root 3, 3 root 2. 4 3 is 12. Root 3 into root 3, root 6. 12 root 6, positive and negative, plus minus minus. First term and second term. 12 root 6. Now we are multiplying 5 root 2 into 4 root 3. 5 root 2 into 4 root 3. 5 4s are 20. Root 2 into root 3, root 6. Sign is positive and positive. Positive. This positive and negative, plus minus minus. 5 root 2 into 3 root 2. 5 3s are 15. Root 2 into root 2, 2, which is equal to 30. Root 2 into 2 means root 2 square, which is equal to 2. Okay. Last term is with negative sign, 30. Here a plus b, a minus b, a square minus b square, 4 root 3 square minus 3 root 2 square. 48 minus 30 is 18, plus minus minus, minus 8 root 6. 4 root 3 already have we solved, which is equal to 48, and 3 root 2, 3 root 2 square, which is equal to 3 square, 9 into 2, 18. 18 minus 8 root 6 divided by 30. We can simplify this one further. We can take 2 as common out. So 9 minus 4 root 6 divided by 30. So 9 minus 4 root 6 by 15. 9 minus 4 root 6 by 15 is the final answer. In this question we have to find out the coefficient of x while x minus 3 whole cube is given. So the given value is x minus 3 whole cube. Apply the identity a minus b whole cube is equal to a cube minus b cube minus 3ab into a minus b. Here we are applying the identity, which is equal to x cube minus 3 cube. A means first value and b means second value. A cube x cube minus 3 cube minus 3ab means minus 3 into x into 3. A minus b means x minus 3. X cube, 3 cube, 3 into 3 into 3. 3 3s are 9, 3s are 27. Minus 3 3s are 9x into x minus 3. X cube minus 27 minus 9x square, negative negative positive, plus 27x. And the question was, what is the coefficient of x? Here the coefficient of x is 27. Answer is 27. Now next question, question number 7. If fx is given, if fx is x square minus 3 root 2 minus 1, then we have to find the value of f of 3 root 2. F of x means polynomial is in x, variable is x here, and we have to find the value of f of 3 root 2, means in place of x we have to substitute 3 root 2. Given polynomial is x square minus 3 root 2 x minus 1. X is also there. I haven't applied here, I haven't written here x is there. Okay, now we are solving this question. F of x is x square 3 root 2x minus 1. We have to find the value of f of 3 root 2. In place of x we will write 3 root 2, 3 root x square, so 3 root 2 square minus 3 root 2 into 3 root 2 minus 1. 3 root 2 square, 3 square 9, 2 square root 2 square 2, 9 into 2 18. Similarly 3 root 2, 3 root 2 minus 18 and minus 1. Cancel, one is positive, second is negative, so final answer is minus 1. Now next question, question number 8. Find the remainder when fx. Okay, here I am writing the question, so no confusion will be there. Find the remainder. We have to find the remainder by applying remainder theorem. Here we will apply remainder theorem. Find the remainder. Proof of the remainder theorem is directed, but here application part is there. We have to do the application. Okay. Find the remainder when fx, which is given polynomial is 4x cube 12x square plus 14x minus 3. This is the given polynomial. This is the value of the given polynomial when this is divided by, this polynomial is divided by gx, another polynomial gx. We have to find the remainder when this polynomial is divided by the another polynomial, this polynomial. Okay, we have to do the division. They haven't mentioned the long division method, so we'll apply remainder theorem. If they are asking find the remainder by long division, then only we have to apply the remainder long division. Okay, here we are applying remainder theorem. Given value is solution. Now we are doing, we'll take the linear polynomial, let gx is equal to 0. So 2x minus 1 is equal to 0, 2x is equal to 1, will gives us x is equal to 1 by 2. We are going to substitute the value of x as 1 by 2. We have to find remainder of this polynomial when this is divided by this polynomial. So the given polynomial is fx is equal to 4x cube minus 12x square 14x minus 3. X we have to apply, we have to substitute the value of x is equal to 1 by 2. So we are going to substitute the value, remainder will gives us, remainder in this case will becomes as f of 1 by 2. Apply the value, f of, in place of x, we are writing here 1 by 2. X cube means 1 by 2 whole cube, x square 1 by 2 square, 14 into x, 14 into 1 by 2 minus 3. Here only I am doing the simplification. 1 by 2 cube will gives us 1 by 8. 2 cube, 2 2s are 4 2s are 8. 4 by 8. Second term. 1 by 2 square, 2 2s are 4. 12 by 4 plus, here only I am doing the simplification. 14 and 2 will be cancelled, plus 7 and minus 3. This will gives us 12 and 4 will be cancelled, minus 3. 4 by 8, 1 by 8, sorry 1 by 2, 4 by 8 will be cancelled, 1 by 2. 1 by 2 minus 3 plus 7 minus 3. So 1 by 2 plus 7 minus 6, 1 by 2 plus 1 which is equal to 3 by 2. So the final answer is 3 by 2. We have to find the remainder when this polynomial is divided by the another polynomial. We'll take the linear polynomial is equal to 0. Here 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. X is equal to 1 by 2. We'll substitute the value of x in this polynomial fx. Why here I have written fx? Because the polynomial is in x, variable is x. Okay, fx is given, so we are going to substitute the value f of 1 by 2, and after simplification final answer is 3 by 2.